I've waited to do this out of respect for the families. Nobody else did. Everybody else rushed into the subject. All those kids that got killed over in Newtown, none of you could ever imagine how much pain they're in, how much suffering, sorrow. You'll never understand what they have to go through. Everybody thinks it's just that one day. Just that one thing made it so awful that everybody wanted to hug their kids. That was only one day for you. That pain that they're feeling, that you felt for that one day, they're going to feel for the rest of their lives. Nobody stopped to think about how the parents actually felt. Because to us, the rest of us in the world, it's only at one day. The dude shot himself, apparently, after everything was said and done. And yet there's no silence about it. So to all you in Newtown, I'm sorry. I'm sorry the media had to come in there and interview your children. I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to spend Christmas with your little daughter or son. I'm sorry that it took a devastation like this for the country to realize that we're still the United States of America, that we need to band together. Stop ignoring each other. Feed that homeless guy on the corner. I made a comment to my wife a few days ago. Actually, it's right after it happened. Everybody on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, need to hug your kids a little bit tighter tonight. Tell them you love them because of what happened to y'all over in Newtown. What was we doing that was so awful that it took a tragedy like this to be able to pay more attention to our own kids? What was we doing before? Just ignoring them? You wasn't telling them you loved them before this? This is 9/11 all over again. That's why I feel sorry for you, Newtown. I'm so sorry that people are bashing and crying, and they only done it that one day. They're not thinking about what the future holds for you as a parent, or as a step parent, or as a grandmother or grandfather, or as a brother or sister. They're not thinking how you're going to feel that Christmas morning when you're so used to getting up and watching your little brother or sister or son or daughter or grandson and granddaughter open their present they always wanted that year, that they asked for 1,000,000 times, that you spent $400 on just to make them happy. Nobody truly understands what you're going to go through. But I wanted to wait to say this because I do. No, I haven't had any recent deaths in my family. I haven't lost my kids. But I do understand how you feel. That emptiness, being lost, what am I going to do? You can't replace your family. Yeah, you could have another kid, you can adopt, whatever, makes you happy, but that's never going to replace what happened. And it's going to last your whole life. You're always going to be thinking about, what would they have done? Where would they have went? What kind of jobs would they have held? Would they have, one of them, been the next president? In the future? Would they have been a mayor, a lawyer, a firefighter? And trust me, Newtown, no disrespect. I'm just saying that a lot of the people only looked at this one-sided, from one angle. And then everybody wants to abolish guns, put an armed guard at every school. You really think that's going to stop something like this from happening? We're falling apart. And everybody just sitting back that's like me and watching. I really hope that the wounds heal. For all you parents out there, the teachers, they're going to go through this for the rest of their lives, the principal, assistant principal. This day is never going to die for them. Everybody's like, my condolences, my condolences. I'm going to straight up say it. I'm sorry. I know no matter how much money the United States raises, no matter how much stuff they give you, no matter how many petitions are signed, no matter if the guns get abolished or not, whether they put National Guards at schools or not, whether they raise their security or not, or any number of millions of things they can do to better school security, it's not going to fill that hole in your soul. A lot of people would say your heart. No, I guarantee this hit their soul. This was bottomed out. Yeah, I'm in my pajamas. I got my hair messed up, but that's not the point. Is I wanted to get on here and really try to connect to you guys, because a lot of people will hide behind a gameplay or a commentary, things like that. Then you have that church or whatever it is that protested or are going to protest the funeral of those kids. I don't want to go out of line and get hated on for this, but you need to burn in hell. Those were innocent children, and you're going to protest their funeral? You better be lucky I'm not one of those parents that are going to that funeral. Because that is straight disrespectful. There is no God, deity, or whatever the hell you believe in that's going to approve of something like that. So again, Newtown. What happened at that school may change the way we look at things, the way we do things, the way things flow here. But I know no matter how much we do, we can never do enough to make you feel whole again.